Hi Leo, this is going to be your reading for the month of September. This will be for Leo, sun, moon, or rising signs, and keep in mind it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. I'll do my best to get the messages and give you the most information as I can. If you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. All right, so what I like to do first is I like to get a couple cards and just see where you're currently at, so then you know if this would resonate for you or if this is your reading, right? All right, let's see. What do you have for Leo? Where are they currently at? Okay, you got the Scorpio card. Aries also got that card as well. Interesting. What do we have for Leo? Where are they currently at? Oh, let me put that down there so you can see. What do you have for Leo? Where are they currently at? Oh, I feel like these two. So something has to do with, we have the first house, the body, and we also have the fourth house, which is your home, right? So some sort of transformation, you like your whole life with the first house, right? Some sort of transformation. It could be changing your appearance, right? It could be, but there's also a change happening with your home. Okay, so that's kind of where you're currently at, is what I'm getting there. Let's get into the reading and see what's going on. All right, so we'll just push these ones up here. So what do we have for Leo for the month of September? What do we have for Leo for the month of September? Oh, that one. Oh, you're getting some sort of truth. Something also you put hard work into is coming to fruition, is what I would say here. All right. And we got the Aries card. This is very self-focused. Something that you've been putting energy into with the Saturn card. Saturn is in Aries, right? Well, it just went back to Pisces. So something that you've been putting energy into is you're receiving the rewards, okay? And this actually, I feel, with Aries, it could come through quickly because Aries is a fast sign, right? All right, let's pull a Kipper card and see. All right, what do we have for Leo for the month of September? So some sort of transformation, you know, again, going back to this, you could be transforming your home, changing your home, changing your whole life, changing your physical body, something like that, changing your appearance. Let's see. Maybe there's been some hard work put into that, right? With Saturn here. All right, let's see. What do we have for Leo? Oh, you're becoming more mature. Okay, Saturn is also maturity, right? So man or woman, you're becoming more mature here. Or there could be a older man, older than you, that's giving you some sort of maturity here. Okay. All right. This is interesting. All right. What do we have for Leo for the month of September? What do we have for Leo for the month of September? Okay. Four of Swords. The Empress. Death card. Ooh, interesting. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So with this, you have some sort of information here with the Four Swords, because she has her hand, if you can see, she has her hand on the one sword, and then there's the three swords there. It feels to me getting over some sort of heartbreak is what I'd say, because I got the Three Swords, and if you know the Three of Swords and the tarot, it's about some sort of painful emotional ending, right? But she's got the sword in her hand, so that says to me is getting over some sort of painful, something that was painfully emotional for you, right? And what do we come into? We get the Empress, the Death, Knight of Pentacles. It feels like this might have been a slow process, Leo. Now we're getting the Death card in Scorpio, right? There's a double confirmation of transformation, some sort of ending. And it feels like there was some sort of ending here that was that happened emotionally in a relationship. Now it doesn't. Maybe it's taken you a long time to get over it. Maybe you've gained some sort of maturity here, right? Emotional maturity here is what I would say, and that may be why you're in this. You've had this transformation. You know, like I said, the first house is everything in your life. It can be your physical body. It can be your appearance. It could be the first house is you. So something with you has transformed because of some sort of painful ending, I feel here. And now you're ready to create the life that you want, right? The Empress. Maybe now this is opening you up for that relationship that you want, okay, with the Empress here. It feels to me like this was some sort of difficult ending, and it does not feel like September. This feels like a past thing that has happened. I would say I was hearing the last 3 months, there was some sort of painful ending that had happened in a relationship. Okay, in a romantic relationship is what I'm feeling here. And it felt like this was a slow process with this Knight of Pentacles. Whew, okay. But you're getting through it. You've gained a lot of maturity. Now you're opening yourself up to the abundance, to the love, to everything that you want to create in your life, okay? With the Empress there. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go into this Four of Swords and see. Six of Pentacles. It's like balance is coming back into your life. And the King of Wands, it's like, there you are. You're coming back into your own after a period of painful emotional ending. You're coming back into your own power. Again, the first house, the King of Wands, this is you coming back into your own power because of this transformation that has happened. It could also, going back to this fourth house, it could have been someone that you did live together, and then there was a separation, and now you're trying to reinvent yourself with your home and something like that. Could be for some people, right? It just feels like with this painful ending, this was a slow process. We got Saturn here in the Knight of Pentacles, but really wanting it to move forward. It feels like this month of September, you're finally coming back into your own. King of Wands and the Aries card, this fiery energy, right? This is you, with that King of Wands. And you're focusing on yourself. And it's like with that Aries card, you're like, why was I so upset about this? And you've gained a lot of maturity here. Okay, I feel like this month of September is a big change emotionally for you. Okay. All right, let's see. Ooh. Five of Swords. I didn't even ask, but it just wanted to pop out. All right, one more. And then the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you've been really, so these two cards, the Five of Swords, it's like this battle of words. Okay, there could have been some battle of words with you and this other person, whoever it was. And it's like you've been really growing as a person. okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this was like a slow process. I kind of feel that within the last 3 months that it's like you've really grown as a person. And this is taken about, I'm getting the energy of 3 months that you went through that painful process, but now you're like the shedding of the old skin is what I would say here. This transformation is happening. All right, let's see. Or, you know, meaning you're really noticing how far you've come. Like you're looking at yourself with that Aries card. You're going back and looking at who you were 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, whatever it is. And it's like, why was I so upset about that? I need to focus on me. I'm important, kind of like that. All right, let's see. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. I feel like possibly, let's pull one more before I jab my jaws. Yeah, okay, so I feel like some sort of new love is coming in because you've gone through this transformation, because you've done this hard work on yourself, because you gained this maturity, right? In man or woman, it doesn't matter. But I feel like this mature man is you, okay? This is you gaining this maturity because of this difficult situation that you went through. We get this Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. Now, Leo, I feel like new love's coming in. This could be someone who is a very intuitive, okay, with the High Priestess. It could be a Pisces, you know. It doesn't have to be, but what I'm feeling here is you could also be getting some intuition about some new love coming in through your dreams, through your just own inner knowing. It feels like something you kind of been waiting for, right? I don't feel like this is someone that you know, or like someone you're going after. I feel like this is something new coming into you. And because you poured that cup of love into yourself with the Ace of Cups, because you've given your own self-love, this is what's coming in. This actually also feels like a very spiritual connection, very psychic connection. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's go in and see the outcome for the month of September. I do feel like new love is coming in, and it's someone who's really aligned spiritually with you. You know, like there's some sort of like, I feel also it's some sort of telepathic connection. All right, let's see. What is the outcome for Leo for the month of September? Actually, I want to pull one from this deck. All right. Before we get started. What is the outcome for Leo for the month of September? This one? Ooh, Emerald. Interesting. We'll pull one more. This one. Ooh, Emerald and Chocolate. Let's see here. So Emerald is healing. So you've healed from this this difficult situation. And it says strong relationship. Heart chakra. A mature love. Okay, we're getting a double confirmation. You've had this maturity. Now you're ready for this mature love, right? And Chocolate is satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself. This is good love coming in. I feel like this month of September is a time of celebration, and you're aligned because this healing that you've done with yourself. I feel like this is a strong relationship that is coming in based on a divine love, because of you're both aligned in your heart, and it's like you want the same thing with your values, right? But there's definitely a celebration coming in. All right, let's see here. Just pull these up a little bit so I can make a little room. just want you to see all the cards. Okay. All right. So what do we have for Leo? What is the outcome for the month of September? I do feel like this is coming in. I feel like it's not someone you know, or if it is someone you know, it's not someone you've had a history with. It's like the beginning stages of it, right? All right, so let's see. What is the outcome for Leo for the month of September? Five of Swords we start with. All right, let's see. The Moon. Page of Swords. This could be someone younger. The Lovers. Okay, so what I'm getting from this Five of Swords, there might be a little bit, you might be, I'm just hearing defensive. You might be a little bit defensive, or they might be a little bit defensive. There might be a little bit of difference in communication initially, is what I'm getting here. But I do feel like this is some sort of fairy tale romance. Interesting. I don't usually get that with that. So the Moon, the way I see Moon card is I attribute this to new moons and full moons. We're having a full moon today, which is also an eclipse, which means it's super powered. Okay, on September 7th, which is the day I'm recording this, in the sign of Pisces. Okay, so this is going to be very significant. I feel like within the 2 weeks that follow this lunar eclipse in Pisces is when this is going to transpire. Okay, within the month of September, but I feel like within the 2 weeks that follow this lunar eclipse in Pisces is when this is all going to transpire. This could be someone younger than you, okay? It could be someone younger than you with the Page of Swords. It could be also someone that's been watching you for a while, observing you, okay? And then we end with the Lovers. It could be this, I mean, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, getting strong Gemini energy here, but it can be any sign. It really doesn't matter. They can just take those attributes of that sign at the at the month of September. I feel like this is a divine connection with the Lovers. This is something that is an intense connection, I would say. Like immediate attraction is what I'm getting here with this Lovers, but also this deep soul connection, this deep soul bond with you, like a soulmate type energy. Okay, we're going to pull a couple here. Okay, so this is a love deck, so I'm going to pull a couple from here. This is a relationship deck. All right, let's see. Give me some information on this person that Leo's going to be connecting with in the month of September. Okay, this is someone who wants a commitment. We get the Marriage Sacred Union card. Okay, so this could be someone that you... Oh, this one wants to come out too. Okay, this could be someone that starts off as friend. Starts off as a friend. And then turns into... You find out that you both have the same values. Okay, gambling. So this says taking a chance. Okay, so what it's saying to you is be open to this individual. Okay, and going back to that Five of Swords, don't be so put off in the beginning that maybe they might not be your type. Is kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, taking a chance. This person, you know, wants the stable union, wants the stable connection. It says marriage, but you know, a long-term commitment, right? Okay, let's pull a couple from here. And then I'll pull some on that Lovers card. All right, let's see. Oh, that will go back in there. Five of Pentacles. Oh, that one was flipped over the wrong way. Let's see. It feels like a different direction you're going in. You're changing something that you initially would go for in relationships. You're kind of changing your perspective is what I'm getting intuitively. All right, one more. Six of Cups. So this, with this Five of Pentacles, okay, the way I'm just getting this is this person, I'm just seeing one person in this card, and this person is single, okay? They're not connected. They're not getting out of something. They're not married. I'm not getting that. And this is with the Six of Cups, this is a very soulmate energy. The Lovers and the Six of Cups, this is a very soulmate energy is what I'm getting from this. Interesting. This is, I feel, something you haven't experienced before. This could also, with this Five of Pentacles, another message I'm getting, that this person could be newly single. Okay, this person could be newly single. Like maybe they were connected before to someone or in a relationship before, but they're newly single. But the big thing is I'm getting is, because I'm only seeing one person in that card, and typically in the Five of Pentacles, it's a family, you know, 3 people, I think, in there. And I'm only seeing the one person. This is telling me this person is single, and that this is very much a soul connection. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice and see what other messages I might have for you. What do we have for Leo? Okay, we get the 8th house, Venus, and Aries. Let's see what that means. Again, that transformation of the 8th house. This could be someone, Venus and Aries. They could have Venus and Aries. It could be that. Let me think about this. Aries, 8th house, and Venus. This is a very soulmate type energy. The 8th house is very soulmate type energy. It's wanting to know you very deeply. Okay, and I feel like this person will be very, this person or this relationship will be very direct. It's not going to be like you're trying to figure them out. They're going to tell you exactly how they're feeling. Okay, and this deep soul bond. So if they're feeling this deep energy, if they're feeling this deep sexual passion, this deep connection, they're going to let you know. They're not going to hide it. All right, Leo, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day. All right, see ya.